And you'll notice again, this is pink, so it's pretty cool look. There, stand out in the sun. There we go. Woo! Hello everyone. So yes, I am finally back with some proper Terraria gameplay. After, I got into hard mode and I did that map editor thing. But today I'm just going to quickly show you how to do Orichalcum armor and an Adamantite Forge. Now you might have Mithril instead of Orichalcum. You might have Titanium instead of Adamantite, but the idea is the same. So let's get at it. I've already gone ahead and crafted the bars. Now what you'll need is up to 78 bars, between 54 and 78 bars to do your armor. So I've got the 78 so I can do the full set with all 3 sets of headpieces. You'll need 54. 54 is with 1 headpiece, 78 is to do all 3 and have them all available. So let's show you. So first of all, there's the Orichalcum Breastplate. Again, you might have Mithril instead. The stats will be a little different, but the idea is the same. I think the amounts are the same as well. It's 4 ore per bar for Orichalcum. I believe it's the same for Mithril. So the Orichalcum Breastplate is 13 defense itself. It also gives you 6% increased critical strike chance. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I'll go ahead and equip it. So Orichalcum is pink. I think Mithril's kind of a green color. Okay, so then there's the leggings. Now those are, okay, so the breastplate was 24 bars. The leggings are 18 bars. The leggings give you 10 defense and an extra 11% increased movement speed. So we'll go ahead and put those on. And so this is just an upgrade from my Palladium set that I did previously in my hard mode guide. I just thought I'd show you some of the things I talked about as I've gotten that far. I went hunting for all the ore. I used the map viewer to highlight where it was to just kind of get me there a little quicker instead of hunting around for hours and hours. So call it cheating if you want, but it's not serious. I could have used the map editor and put in, just a bunch of ore and just got it right away, but I did not do that. Right. So now let's get into the headpieces. So first of all, of course, again, hard mode, these ones are specialized. There's one for magic, one for ranged weapons like guns, and one for melee. So first of all, the headgear. Now this is each of these headpieces is 12 bars. So the headgear is a mere 4 defense, but this is the magic equipment. That's why it's not high on defense. It gives you 18% magic critical strike chance increases maximum mana by 80. So let's pop that on. And boop, got 4 more mana stars over there. And you'll notice again, this is pink. So it's pretty cool look. There, stand out in the sun. There we go. Now let's quickly do the other one. You're going to need to make these at the anvil, although of course you'll craft the bars at the forge. And so then we'll look at the helmet before I get to the mask. The helmet is for ranged stuff. The headgear was for magic. The helmet is for ranged. Again, 12 bars. This one's 7 defense, so it's an extra 3 over the headgear. And this one increases your ranged critical strike chance by 15% and an 8% increased movement speed on top of your bonus from the leggings. So we'll swap that out. Go out here, kind of a like pink Roman thing, right? And then we'll hop back over here. And then we've got the mask. So this is your melee version. So this one's 19 defense. Of course, melee, you're going to be up close and personal. You're going to need a lot more defense. It also increases your melee damage by 7% and increases both your movement and melee speed by 7%. So there it is. Again, this is kind of more of a tough look as we're meleeing now. I've got this cool boxing glove thing still. That's considered melee as far as I recall. All right, so we've got that. So those are those, but the set bonus for these is, and I should go demonstrate this for you, that when you strike someone, when you're wearing the set, whichever headpiece you're using, you're going to have flower petals actually fly across the screen, and those are going to do damage, extra damage to the targeted enemy as well as any other ones it happens to hit. So let's go down here and find an enemy to beat up. It's hard mode. Shouldn't there be lots of enemies around? A lot of time there are. Alright, so let's go find somebody. Oh, there's somebody. Let's punch him with a boxing glove thing. See? So you get an extra little feather shoots across the screen. Oh, this is perfect. These tortoises are tough, so you'll see how quickly, like, these are really tough actually, so you take them down a lot faster with that actually. It's about 30 extra damage, and you'll notice it damaged these bats even though I didn't actually do anything to them. So that's the set bonus for this. Let's just head back up to the surface. There's a 1-second cooldown between feathers, by the way, so you can only do it so fast, but it's very helpful. So there you go, that's the armor. Now let's get around to the forge. Now what you're going to need for your adamantite or titanium forge is 30 adamantite or titanium ore. Now you can see I've kind of arranged this ahead of time. I've got 52 adamantite ore. Again, you can use titanium as well. You're going to need 30 either way. It's ore, not bars, because you can't make the bars until you make the forge. So you're going to combine that with a hell forge. And since I've got adamantite, it's going to be red. I've got a nice red adamantite forge. So what I can do is get my furnace out of there and replace it with this cool forge, if it'll fit. Yep, it will. There we go. So I've got my nice red adamantite forge. Now, if you've got titanium, it's more of a purplish color, actually, but it does exactly the same thing. They do exactly the same thing. So it allows you to forge adamantite, titanium, and chlorophyte ores into their respective bars. So once you have this forge, I can now make adamantite bars. I can also make chlorophyte bars. If I had titanium in my world, I could make titanium bars as well. If you have titanium, you're going to have a titanium forge, and you're going to make titanium bars as well as chlorophyte bars. On the desktop version, it also allows you to craft crystal blocks and eventually specter bars, which you'll need to do your specter armor set. So one difference is that these bars are more expensive. The adamantite and titanium require 5 ore per bar, and chlorophyte requires 6 chlorophyte per bar. So yeah, your bars are going to take a little more material to make. So that's basically it, but you can see, of course, I'm progressing in the game. This is my second set of armor now in hard mode. I think I might just skip the adamantite and go straight to the chlorophyte. We'll see. What I might be showing you, whether it's in the next episode or maybe the one after that, but quite possibly the next episode, you can actually kind of farm chlorophyte. So I might just show you how to do that instead of hunting around endlessly for it. And we'll get on making the chlorophyte armor. So again, it's kind of like, pre-hard mode, you can skip like gold or platinum armor and just go straight to the jungle armor. Hard mode, you can probably skip the adamantite or titanium and go straight to chlorophyte, which is an upgrade, of course. And there's lots of other stuff coming. Hard mode, there's so much more. So I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with more. Bye for now.